Alrighty, welcome to this guide to do Halo 2 Legendary in under 3 hours to get our Monopolize achievement. Now, there are some things that we need to be aware of in order to get this achievement. The first thing is that we don't need to do the whole campaign in one playthrough. Like, for example, I can do one level today, and then I can do another level tomorrow, and then another level next week. All right, you don't need to do the levels like in one playthrough. You need to finish the campaign in one sitting. All right, that's the first thing we need to be aware of. All right. The next thing that we need to be aware of is that we have two strats or two resources that we're gonna be using to make this achievement easy. All right. The first strat it's an exploit that we're gonna use with checkpoints. All right, don't worry. You're not gonna get banned for doing this. I've been doing this for years, so you're gonna be safe because we're not modifying the game. We're just using a glitch that it's in the game, just like speedrunners do it, right? Like there are some mechanics that we can abuse, and that they are in the game, so they are completely legal. So the first strat is abusing checkpoints. There's an exploit with Halo 2 and also Halo C that works. This doesn't work for Halo 3, ODST, 4, and Reach. I think there's a little different way to do that, but uh, I don't know much about those games. My main games are Halo 1 and Halo 2. So the exploit, uh, I'm gonna show you right here. I'm playing Cairo Station Legendary. I already got a checkpoint. Right before the first hangar, as you can see there, I just got the checkpoint here, right? So I want you to look at my game timer. Right now it's 1 minute and 36 seconds, right? So I'm gonna let some seconds run. I'm gonna let it reach certain seconds, right? To show you the exploit here. So basically, when we get a checkpoint, that checkpoint saves the time that we got up until that checkpoint, right? And if we do this exploit, that it's really simple, we're gonna load up that checkpoint with the time that we got. Like for example, let's say I got my checkpoint at 1 minute and 35 seconds, right? And then I try to do one part and I get killed and I wasted 2 minutes doing that part, right? So my game timer is gonna be now at 3 minutes 35 seconds. But with this exploit, if we load up that checkpoint, those 2 minutes that we wasted are not gonna be counted by the game. Alright, like we're gonna go back to 1 minute and 35 seconds, the time when I got my checkpoint. Right now you can see it's in my game timer it's been almost 3 minutes. The exploit right now that I got my checkpoint, let's imagine here I tried to clear the hangar and I just died and I wasted a lot of time. I wasted 2 minutes already, right? So, what I want to do, like if I get stuck in a part, I'm going to save and quit, right? And then I'm going to resume. I don't want to start the level from here when I'm doing the exploit. What I want to do is I want to go back to the main menu, Halo 2, and we're gonna resume. Now, remember that my game timer was already on 3 minutes. When I got my checkpoint was 1 minute and 30 something seconds, right? So, gonna load up my checkpoint here, and you're gonna see that my game timer it's on the minute 1 and 22 seconds. All right. This exploit we're gonna be using it. If you really struggle to get some parts consistent, we can use this exploit to try to get the fastest time. All right. So yeah, every time we get a checkpoint, that checkpoint saves the time in our game timer. And if we do that, this exploit, we can just keep trying and trying and trying until we get it. Like, we can do uh, levels for the game. We can make think the level that we did at Deathless this way by loading up checkpoints, all right, by using this exploit. So yeah, this is a tool that or a strat that is gonna be really helpful if we are getting stuck in certain parts. All right. The second strat, it's using skulls. Right now, I don't have any skulls, but we can use scoring skulls. I'm gonna be telling you what skulls I'm gonna be using for different missions, and basically, the skulls are gonna make some levels, or well, all the levels easier. All right. Unfortunately, we cannot use bandana, infinite ammo. We cannot use acrophobia, the skulls that lets you fly. We cannot use envy, the skulls that can make chief cloak, just like the arbiter, because those are non-scoring skulls. They lock the achievement. But if we use scoring skulls, they can still you can still use them and you can still get the achievement. All right. So depending on the level, we're gonna be using different skulls. All right. So we're gonna start here. I'm gonna start with Cairo Station right now. So I'm gonna go to missions. I'm gonna select Cairo Station. Something also important that I didn't mention: the time that you get in the armory, that doesn't count. That doesn't add up to the total of 3 hours. Right? Remember, um, to check the times that we get in each level, if you want to be like doing the math for yourself, you can go to the settings menu. Then you're gonna go to leaderboards here. You're gonna go to campaign timing up here. Then you're gonna choose Halo 2. Here, difficulty, we need to set it to legendary. And where it says displaying below our gamer tag, we're gonna display friends. And then we have our solo time. In my case, my fastest time in Cairo is 6 minutes. And as you can see, I was using 4 skulls, right? And I still got my achievement. So here we can keep track of the time that we got in individual levels. If you want to check the total time that you got, we're gonna go back to the settings menu, and in this case, we're gonna go to career. We're gonna go to stats, Halo 2, the classic version. We're gonna go here to campaign. We're going to scroll down, and here you're gonna get your fastest clear time legendary. In this case, I got 1 hour 37 minutes. We just need this to be under 3 hours. It can be 2 hours 59 minutes 59 seconds. Like, we just need it to be exactly under 3 hours. Doesn't matter if it's by 1 second or by 1 minute. As long as we get under 3 hours here, we're gonna be getting the achievement. Now, going back to the level, we're gonna choose Cairo Station here. We can get competitive score, or we can get time or competitive time. In my case, I like to use competitive score. Visual and audio. For me, it's easier to do it on classic graphics, but if you want to go for anniversary, it's fine. So we're gonna accept, legendary, accept, and the skulls that we're gonna use for Cairo Station are gonna be Boom Skull. Uh, Sorry, the first skull it's Catch on the left side. We're gonna use Catch. We're going to use Boom Skull, and here, I recommend using Ground Funeral. Right, so you can read there the descriptions for each skull. Grounds die in a blaze of glory and plasma. Boom Skull, once the skull is activated, explosion radius will increase 2 times. Catch, enemies throw and drop more grenades. So right now we have 3 skulls. We're gonna use one more, which is going to be Piñata. Punching enemies, make them drop grenades. Beat them till candy comes out. So these are scoring skulls. They have one time multiplier score. So we can use these skulls to get the achievement. For example, if we use MB, the multiplier for this skull is 0. This one is not allowed if we want to get the achievement. All right. Same for bandana. This has 0 multiplier score, so this one is not gonna. It's not gonna. We're not gonna be able to use it if we want to get the achievement. So these are the 4 skulls that we're gonna use for Cairo. Can also turn on Grand Birthday Party, why not? And we're gonna start the level. All right. So we're gonna start Cairo as regularly. We're gonna get guns, and here we're gonna start smacking Johnson. So he drops plasma nades. We're gonna get 4 plasma nades here. Then we're gonna come and we're gonna jump here. As we got Boom and Grunt Funeral, uh, some of the enemies are gonna die. The enemies that spawn here are gonna die. This is a little random. How many enemies are gonna die? Usually it's gonna be 2 grounds, and sometimes it can be 1 elite or 2 elites. So it's a little random. Right here, I should have gotten a checkpoint. So we're gonna wait for the explosion. There, I can see that I only have 2 enemies on my radar. I'm gonna drop down, and I want to get in here fast. All right, I want to get there fast. So as the as when we have 2 enemies and we kill 1 enemy, like if we only have 1 enemy, more waves are gonna despawn. So that's why we gotta do this fast. We're gonna drop down. We're gonna get here, and if we do this on time, these guys are not gonna spawn. So this is the random thing I told you about. Like sometimes the Marines can kill that elite, can kill the Marines, so they don't kill the elite. Here, I'm gonna get in here. From here I can kill this elite. And as you can see, I didn't spawn more enemies. And right now, the elites are dead, right? We're gonna get more grunties here and elites. So we can either use plasma nades or try to find the grunties. Remember, we have boom skulls, so we gotta be careful with explosions and also grunt funeral. So they're gonna be blowing up as soon as we kill them. Here we want to make sure we have a plasma pistol. And then we're gonna keep going through the level. Here we got a checkpoint. So what we're gonna do is we want to jump here. We're gonna get some grunties there. It's fine. We can headshot them if we want. Just to play it safer, we're gonna start charging the plasma pistol here for noob combo. Noob combo this elite. Then we're gonna drop here. We're gonna get a checkpoint when we're going here. And from here we're gonna start throwing nades like that. So this can be a little tricky because sometimes the grunts can blow up and fly all the way up here, so we're gonna be careful. But basically what we want to do is throw nades and kill grunts. And as you can see here, I already almost cleaned the first room. I'm gonna drop down and noob combo this elite here. Wait for him. It's gonna be an ultra and 2 grunties. Headshot, headshot, and headshot. And they keep blowing up. Here we're gonna look at the window, so this cutscene triggers faster. There. When it blows up, we want to look at the next door, and we want to try nades. We're gonna jump to the Pelican. We're gonna drop a nade. We're gonna start shooting enemies here. And there, as you can see, the grunties are doing most of the job for us. So here, just in case, okay, the elites are dead. All right. Should have some nades here. Gonna get BR ammo here. We're gonna get a checkpoint here. There we go. We're gonna headshot the grunts on the turrets. There. They're gonna drop plasma pistols here, so I recommend you picking up 1. So can also sometimes drop plasma nades. And from here we're gonna try to prioritize shooting the grunts and throwing nades. There. So keep throwing nades from here. So here, the Grunties. There, they're gonna blow up. There. It's too far, just an 8. And that should kill him. We're gonna get 2 plasma leads here. So we gotta, depending where we are, we can try to noob combo them, or if we still have nades, we can throw nades. In my case, what I like to do is use noob combo. I don't have more nades, so I'm gonna try to get noob combo here. There, it's 1. Sword elite should still be here, so noob combo him. And that's really easy. There we go. So again, we're gonna start looking at the window there to trigger the cutscene faster. We're gonna watch the cutscene, it blows up. We want to come here to get more BR ammo and grenades. It's very important that we pick up those frag nades. We're gonna save 1 frag nade. So yeah, keep in mind, we're gonna save 1 frag nade for the drone section. Headshot that grunt. I can use a plasma nade there. Can shoot the elite. Now there's can still be grunties, they're dying, so careful. We're gonna get a checkpoint, we're gonna start noob combo here again. Noob combo this guy, there should be another elite here on the left, so it's fine, I die, I'm gonna load out my checkpoint. So, noob combo this guy here. Wait for this other guy, noob combo, boom. If we can find another plasma pistol here, it's cool. If we cannot find the plasma pistol, we can use plasma nades. So gonna come here, gonna start getting my noob combo ready. 1, 2, there we go. If we're missing BR, we can get more ammo here. So here we're gonna get a checkpoint. We're gonna wait a little there. We're gonna jump on this thing, jump to the right, and jump to the right again. I'm gonna show you again. So we jump here, jump and do a late crouch, jump again, and we're gonna drop. We're gonna get on top here. We're gonna headshot these grunts. There are 2 here. 1 on the turret, the other one is just walking. We're gonna jump here, crouch in the air, and we want to make it here. At this point, we're gonna get another checkpoint here. There we go. Gonna headshot the grunties here. Here we go. In this case, one of the grunties blew me up. It's fine. So yeah, if at this point we're losing too much time, we can do the exploit checkpoint thing that I showed you at the beginning. In my case, I'm confident about the time I'm getting here, so it should be fine. Sometimes enemies are gonna spawn here. Like if you, this case I was really fast, but yeah, you're very likely gonna get an elite and like 3 grunts here. Here we have more plasma nades. We're gonna be ready here to noob combo these elites there. Sometimes that jetpack is gonna go away, but it's fine. Now here, there should be another jetpack elite here, so we gotta be careful. We're gonna be ready with the noob combo. We're gonna spawn 2 more jetpack elites there, so noob combo this guy. If we're low here, we can wait, or we can use the BR to kill them. So there, I'm gonna try to throw a plasma somewhere there to see if I can move them. They're there, so I'm just gonna keep running. Gonna get another checkpoint. Here it's where I'm gonna use my fragnate. I'm gonna go past that crate and throw bounce that fragnate. That's gonna kill most of the drones. Then we're gonna headshot here the grunties because they're gonna blow up. Just gonna watch for the elites, try to noob combo them there, and we're gonna keep running here. At this point we should have 4 plasma nades, so we're gonna get noob combo here again. We have 2 plasma pistols here that have 100 of ammo, so I'm gonna noob combo, try to noob combo the elites here. There. Gonna headshot this elite. There, easy. So here I pick up a new plasma pistol with 100 of ammo and full BR. I'm gonna get 2 more jetpacks there. So I gotta be ready to start shooting them or noob combo. That elite likes to hide there, so just gonna noob combo here. I missed. Oops. Alright, I'm in the door. Here you should get a checkpoint, so just wait. There, I got my checkpoint, so I'm gonna noob combo here. Boom. And I'm gonna start throwing my plasma nades there. Throw, throw, throw. There, I got an elite. You have more frag nades here, so I'm gonna keep throwing my nades. There, keep throwing. If you run out of nades, we're gonna come back here. Like, this is the way we came from, so we're gonna come back here. And you're gonna find this marine. So we're gonna smack him so he drops plasma nades. There we go. And here, okay, I got this elite, so I'm gonna noob combo. Can also noob combo the other elite or throw plasma nades. There, noob combo that guy. And that's Cairo station in only 10 minutes. So at this point, we got 10 minutes. We can get Cairo in like 15 minutes. That is still good time. But we want Cairo to be around 10, 11 minutes. All right. So we save time and we can spend more time on harder levels. So as long as you can, again, like I said, you can even get 15 minutes on Cairo. But if you can get around 10, 11 minutes, that's gonna be better. All right. And in this case, I didn't use the checkpoint exploit because Cairo it's easy enough for me. But if you want to use the checkpoint exploit I show you at the beginning, you can do it, and maybe you can get Cairo Station in less than 7 minutes. It's completely up to you. So yeah, I'm gonna be seeing you in the next levels. Most of the levels are gonna be way easier. All right, so I'll see you there. Good luck with your runs.